So,
Yeah.
another government shutdown looms upon us. What shall we do? Where shall we go? All the answers can be found in your Bible. No, so here we are. Some news that has been dropped on us here is that there's yet another government
It
shutdown.
happens every freaking year.
Every year? Is it every year?
Every
Every year?
single year in the last few years or so. It's been happening every year.
Every year. Ain't that
Yeah.
something? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah. And the only people what is it really gonna change? If they shut down or not. It ain't got no bearing on a lot of our lives.
Yeah.
Only people really that's gonna get hurt is the people that's glorified hall monitors that's been working for the government for the past 40, 50 years.
Yeah, and I guess also the thing is they never really threatened to shut down what they consider essential
Oh
to
God,
the
not the essential word again.
yeah, what agencies or things that are essential to the operation of America, as it stands. So they never really shut down, what they consider essential. But I guess anybody who's working, in a government agency, for a government agency or what have you, they would feel that their job would be essential.
Who doesn't feel like their job is essential?
Right.
Everybody does.
Exactly.
Everybody does. But I don't think your job is essential. If you helping them steal my stuff, screw you. Hang your job. Shut them mugs down. Find somewhere else to work like everybody else do.
Right. I can sympathize with
Like I
that.
said, glorified hall monitors. Boom, that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, they're saying that this is pretty much all predicated. I think a lot of people believe that this is all due to an act that was put in place like over 100 years ago. It was the Anti-Deficiency Act, which is basically an act that was put in place so that government agencies couldn't overuse or overutilize the funds that they were allotted for that year.
Wonder how good that way that's working.
Right, exactly. So they're supposed to just come together. Oh, that's why they got to create a budget every year. They're supposed to come together and sit around, all the government different officials and things. They come together and they figure out a budget for all of these different alphabet agencies throughout the year. And this app was put in place so they don't, go over that budget. So
I wonder how well that's working.
Right, exactly, and that's one of those things. Is like, yeah, you'll allow. Of course, there are stipulations, right? You had different agencies, even during the 2020 time, especially. You had a lot of agencies overstepping their funds, right? And then they're talking about funds for Ukraine kind of slowing down for this reason, for this purpose. But my thing is, I believe it's all fear tactics.
Oh yeah,
it's all fear tactics. It's like this is something
that's what it always is. It's a control game.
Right. Right.
Always.
You shouldn't fear at all. So we didn't want to prolong this. We really just wanted to kind of it's not seeming like it, but we want to present like a message of hope because when stuff like this kicks off and
he wants to present a message of hope. I say shut that mug down.
Well, even if it is shut down, even if it is shut down, I still say that there can be hope, especially for the people who actually, believe and their hope is founded on, Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus the Messiah. If your hope is founded on him, there is hope. And I think of the words of Isaiah when he says, "For to us a child shall be born, to us a son shall be given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. There shall be no end to the increase of his government and of peace. He shall rule on the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and righteousness from that time forward and forevermore. The seal of Yahuwah Shavuot, the Lord of Hosts, will accomplish this." So basically,
so his government, the American government, right?
His government. Well, yeah, when he came, it was definitely not an American government, nor the Roman government in which he was coming in. He came to bring his own government, right? A government that's not of this world, right? And if you can find hope and find peace, one of which he said it would bring, and it would be peaceful, right? So we can find hope in that government which that he came to bring, right? One that some say is here, one that but if you don't believe that it is here, it is coming. So you can find hope
I
in
don't
that.
see
Yeah, I don't see it. It's within all of us. And
it.
if that be the case, you still shouldn't fear, regardless of whether
Yeah.
you believe it's here or it's coming. You shouldn't fear what the United States government or any other government on this earth is bringing upon you. Whether they're saying they're shutting it down, that's the problem of putting your trust and your hope in a government entity, all right,
Yeah.
of this world. That's because they can shut it down, they can take things away from you, they can give you things that you didn't even ask for, all right, restrictions, what have you. But if your faith is founded on Him, and that brings me to another idea of something that the Messiah uh, actually said out of His own mouth. But first and most importantly, seek. That is to aim at, to strive after His kingdom and His righteousness, His way of doing things and being right, the attitude and character of Elohim, of God. And all these things shall be given to you also, whether it be food, whether it be drink, whether it be clothing, whether it be shelter, transportation, whatever it is. If you're putting your hope and your trust in Him, those things above, then you're going to be taken care of. So you don't have to worry about the government shutting down and you not having the funds to be able to purchase the things that you feel like you need, because they're already going to be provided for, taken care of, if you put your trust in Him. So that's primarily what I wanted to present, regardless of a government shutdown. You got Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and Biden and Kamala and all these people coming around, officials coming around, sitting down discussing things. Whether you believe that they're in control or not, they're coming to discuss these things or whatnot. But they're putting this stuff out there. It's all fear tactics. Don't fall for it. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Only believe.
And yeah, belief. That's another one of them strong, wonderful words that we need to know the definition to. Because if you are afraid right now, because they say they're shutting down, that means you believe in the government of man, which is in our little section, the American government. But you don't believe in y'all's government, because if you did, you would follow his laws and his statutes. Yeah, those things.
Good point. Good point. So, with all that being said, what you had something else to say?
No, I just said shut that mode down.
Shut that mode down. Shut that mode down. Anyway, guys, you let us know what you think. You think that the government should be shut down? You think that, hey, it should be, we should have a say-so on which parts of the government should be shut down, which ones should flow? Do you think it should just stay open? You think we're too far ahead where we can't shut anything down? We should just let things run as it is currently running? You think we need more government agencies to regulate? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We're eager to read and see and hear what you think. But until next time, like, subscribe, share, this video, let it get out there so others can actually get into this, conversation, open this conversation up, and, maybe somebody in the government will hear us and actually listen for once. To our grievances.
Not gonna happen.
If they be addressed.
Don't hold your breath on it.
Right. But anyway, guys, until the next time, always continue to love one another and stay blessed.
Peace.